Erik ten Hag, in an interview with The Telegraph, stated on Cristiano Ronaldo that he would love to work with Cristiano, he would love to keep Cristiano at the club, and the same arrived from Cristiano a few days ago. He said he's the right man for Manchester United, we need to change as he wants. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel, Fabrizio Romano here as always to provide you all the latest on the transfer market, all the insights, all the updates, and today guys we discuss about Manchester United because it was an interview from Erik ten Hag about this man, Cristiano Ronaldo. We have something on Frenkie de Jong to answer your questions, many questions on Frenkie de Jong situation, and so let's jump into it together. And so guys, it's an important week for Erik ten Hag because now he's working for Manchester United. After winning the Eredivisie with Ajax, it's now time for him to discuss internally with Manchester United. He's going to be in England to have direct talks, but let me clarify, Erik ten Hag will not be the manager of Manchester United for the final game with Crystal Palace. That was never the case. It's going to be Ralf Rangnick. The team is focused on the final game together with Ralf Rangnick, and then Rangnick will become consultant of the board, and Erik ten Hag immediately after for the new season will become Manchester United new head coach. But he's already working together with the board. They had a meeting last week in Amsterdam to discuss internally about some possibilities, about some players like Pau Torres, Timber. They have a list for the center backs, and so let's see what they will decide to do. We are still at early stages, but they are players that they are discussing internally, and of course even on other positions. But today Erik ten Hag, in an interview with The Telegraph, stated on Cristiano Ronaldo that he would love to work with Cristiano, he would love to keep Cristiano at the club, and the same arrived from Cristiano a few days ago. He said he's the right man for Manchester United, we need to change as he wants. So the messages are very clear. As I always told you, Cristiano has never been desperate to leave Manchester United, but he's desperate to make Manchester United great again. And so on Erik ten Hag's side, the message is very clear. He's prepared to work with Cristiano Ronaldo. He doesn't want to get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo. So now they will have a direct contact. This week could be important to have direct conversations for Erik ten Hag with the board and even with some players. And Cristiano Ronaldo, after this interview from ten Hag, has a clear message. The manager wants him to be part of the project. So let me say that Cristiano is not negotiating with any other club at the moment. The situation is really quiet around him since a long time. But of course, he wants to see Manchester United ambition and he wants to discuss with Erik ten Hag. So the messages are absolutely positive between Cristiano and ten Hag, between Cristiano and Manchester United. And let me clarify another point. Erik ten Hag, in the meeting they had in Amsterdam, was pretty clear with the board. Okay, we can continue with Cristiano, he will be happy about it, but Erik ten Hag wants a new striker at Manchester United at all costs. So Manchester United will 100% sign a new striker, even if Cristiano is staying at the club. They will be together or maybe in competition. It will depend on the system, it will depend on the ideas of Erik ten Hag, but Man United will go for another striker. We know that they already discussed internally names like Darwin Núñez or Richarlison. They are players that they discussed internally since February, even before appointing Erik ten Hag, because with Ralf Rangnick and with the board they had some ideas, but now will be time for the decisions. Who is the main target for Man United? It's up to Erik ten Hag, and now with the players available on the market and with the manager deciding on single players, it will be time to make final decisions. So Man United will sign a new striker, Cristiano Ronaldo is prepared to stay, and the message is pretty positive around the club on Cristiano and around Erik ten Hag. And then guys, Frenkie de Jong. Many of you asking me, from Barcelona fans, Manchester United fans, Manchester City fans, because many clubs are dreaming of Frenkie de Jong. What's going to happen in this case with Barcelona? I'm told that Barcelona will discuss again internally this week with Matteo Alemany, with Jordi Cruyff, and with Xavi about the situation of Frenkie de Jong. Again, Xavi wants to keep the player. Again, the player wants to play Champions League football, and he will have this possibility with Barcelona next season. But at the same point, the financial situation, as Xavi mentioned, is something that has to be considered. This is why it depends on the price. Barcelona would only accept a really important bid for Frenkie de Jong, 80-85 million, no less than this for the Dutch midfielder. But Xavi is still hoping to keep the player at the club. So what happened with Manchester United. He's part of the list for Erik ten Hag. He's in love with the player. But if Manchester United have chance to convince Frenkie de Jong, it's because of Erik ten Hag. So he needs to make some pressure on player side and to convince the player, because at the moment Champions League football is the priority for Frenkie de Jong. About the two clubs, there is still no official proposal from Manchester United for Frenkie, but Barcelona know that Manchester United have Frenkie's name as top of their list in the midfield, but we are still not at the stage of the negotiation on the price. So still early stages, but for sure Manchester United have an interest, and now it's time for Barcelona to discuss internally about Frenkie and to make decisions as soon as possible, because they are in a rush. Xavi was pretty clear. He wants to make decisions not end of August, not end of July, but now, May and June, is time to decide. And so for Frenkie de Jong, we are entering into important days. Let's see what happens with Manchester United. What about Manchester City? From what I'm told, they have an interest since long time in Frenkie de Jong, but they don't want to spend that money, 85 million. So that's why with Manchester City, at the moment, could be complicated to have an agreement with Barcelona for Frenkie, but we keep the situation open because it's up to Barca to decide. Xavi would love to keep him, but the financial situation will make the difference. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on this Frenkie de Jong and Cristiano Ronaldo situation. What do you expect for them to happen this summer? I wait for your comments here. Remember to subscribe to the channel, guys. Crazy summer is coming, so many things already happening. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you're not gonna miss any single video like this one. And see you soon with Fabrizio.